Hello, friends. We really need your help. And let me explain to you from the beginning. As you know, making videos for this channel takes a lot of time. We don't have long videos at all to simplify our stories and the lives of different people. But YouTube still hasn't given us a cent because of its rules. One of the strict rules is that our videos must be watched for 4,000 hours by you, dear viewers. But since we know that our channel has short videos, it is very difficult to reach this number and this watch time. And this will happen very, very late for our channel, but we found a way. You can watch the same video you're watching now as a collection of all the videos you've liked. Or if you've seen the videos and you're bored, you can open the video and let it play, so that our channel can earn money as soon as possible, so that we can upload more and more of our videos. Thank you, Gapsy Channel. Our story begins in 1971, in the sunny streets of Long Beach, where a young boy named Calvin Cortazar Broadus Jr. was born. Little did the world know, this boy would grow up to be the legendary Snoop Dogg. Growing up, Calvin loved music and had a natural gift for rapping. He and his friends would freestyle in the hallways, dreaming of making it big one day. In the early 90s, fate played its part when a mixtape of Snoop's raps landed in the hands of the legendary Dr. Dre. Impressed by his smooth flow and unique style, Dre invited him to collaborate on his album, The Chronic. And just like that, Snoop was in the game. Snoop's debut album, Doggy Style, was a massive hit, bringing hits like Gin and Juice to the world. His laid-back flow and West Coast vibes made him an instant icon. Like all great stories, Snoop's journey wasn't always smooth. He faced legal troubles and challenges but used music as his way to rise above. His creativity and resilience kept him going. Snoop wasn't just about rap. He became an entrepreneur, an actor, a coach, and even a TV personality. From cooking with Martha Stewart to voicing cartoon characters, Snoop proved he was more than just a rapper. From the streets of Long Beach to global superstardom, Snoop Dogg became a cultural icon, inspiring generations with his music, style, and unstoppable spirit. And guess what? He's still going strong. In a little town called Redding, a girl named Taylor lived with a big dream: music. From an early age, Taylor's world was filled with melodies and lyrics. Her family decided to move to Nashville, the heart of country music. Taylor quickly dove into her new musical world. With her first album, Taylor Swift, she captivated hearts. Her unique voice and honest lyrics made her an overnight sensation. With every new album, she took the world by storm. From country to pop, Taylor never set limits for herself. Taylor wasn't just a singer, she was a powerful storyteller. Every song shared a piece of her heart, of love, heartbreak, growth, and freedom. She wasn't just an artist. Taylor became a symbol of strength, independence, and chasing dreams. With global awards and achievements, she proved nothing could hold her back. And still, Taylor Swift continues to write new, inspiring songs. Her journey is far from over, because music never ends. In a small village surrounded by towering trees and blooming flowers, there lived a sweet girl named Little Red Riding Hood. She was known for the red hooded cloak her grandmother had given her, which she wore everywhere. One day, her mother asked her to visit her grandmother, who lived on the other side of the forest. "Remember, Red Riding Hood, stay on the path and don't talk to strangers." As Red Riding Hood walked through the forest, the trees whispered in the breeze. She marveled at the flowers and the birds singing, but she soon found herself straying from the path, intrigued by the wonders of the woods. Suddenly, from behind a large tree, a sly wolf appeared. He was cunning and had a plan to trick the girl. The wolf, pretending to be friendly, asked, "Where are you headed, dear child?" "I'm going to visit my grandmother," Red Riding Hood replied. The wolf thought to himself, "I'll get there first and make her my meal." The wolf, faster than the girl, took a shortcut to the grandmother's house. He arrived first, knocked on the door, and with one swift move, he locked the old woman in the closet. When Red Riding Hood arrived at her grandmother's house, she felt something was wrong. The door was open, and the house was unusually quiet. Red Riding Hood entered the bedroom and saw her grandmother lying in bed, looking strange. "Grandmother, what big eyes you have!" Red Riding Hood exclaimed. "All the better to see you with, my dear," the wolf replied, trying to disguise his voice. Red Riding Hood stepped closer, and with a sudden leap, the wolf jumped out of bed. "You're not my grandmother," she shouted, realizing the truth. Just as the wolf lunged at her, a brave huntsman burst through the door. With one swift move, he freed Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, chasing the wolf away into the woods. Red Riding Hood learned her lesson that day, and from then on, she always stayed on the path. She visited her grandmother often, and together, they lived happily ever after. In the quiet suburb of Bondy, just outside Paris, a star was born on December 20th, 1998. Kylian Mbappe Lotin grew up in a modest yet determined household, shaped by his parents' love for sports. His father, Wilfried, was a football coach, and his mother, Faiza Lamari, was a former professional handball player. From an early age, Kylian was surrounded by the discipline and passion that come with a life dedicated to athletics. Even as a young boy, it was clear that Mbappe was no ordinary child. On the streets of Bondy, he displayed a level of speed and skill that set him apart from others his age. His father often coached him, while his mother instilled in him the importance of focus and hard work. It wasn't long before Kylian's natural talent began to attract attention. At 13, he took the first major step in his football journey by joining the prestigious Clairefontaine Academy, a training ground for many of France's greatest players. There, Kylian refined his technical abilities and developed the explosive pace and vision that would later define his playing style. Despite being pursued by some of the world's biggest clubs, including Real Madrid, he made a pivotal decision to join AS Monaco's youth academy in 2013. His professional debut came in December 2015, when he was just 16 years old. That night, he became the youngest player ever to appear for Monaco's senior team. The following season, he stunned the football world by leading Monaco to the Ligue 1 title, delivering extraordinary performances in domestic and European competitions. His name quickly became synonymous with brilliance, and a move to a bigger club seemed inevitable. His professional debut came in December 2015, when he was just 16 years old. That night, he became the youngest player ever to appear for Monaco's senior team. The following season, he stunned the football world by leading Monaco to the Ligue 1 title, delivering extraordinary performances in domestic and European competitions. His name quickly became synonymous with brilliance, and a move to a bigger club seemed inevitable. In 2017, Kylian joined Paris Saint-Germain, initially on loan, before securing a record-breaking transfer that made him one of the most expensive players in football history. At PSG, he formed a formidable partnership with stars like Neymar and Lionel Messi, dominating French football and competing at the highest levels of European competition. His performances consistently set him apart, with dazzling displays of skill, creativity, and goal-scoring prowess. But Kylian's impact was not limited to club football. In 2018, at just 19 years old, he became a household name across the globe during the FIFA World Cup. Representing France, he played with a confidence and maturity far beyond his years. His 4 goals in the tournament, including one in the final against Croatia, helped secure France's second World Cup title. For his extraordinary performances, he was named the tournament's best young player. Mbappe's story didn't stop there. He continued to excel on the international stage, becoming a leader for the French national team. Despite a dramatic loss to Argentina in the 2022 World Cup final, Kylian cemented his legacy by scoring a historic hat-trick, reminding the world of his unrelenting drive and determination. Off the pitch, Mbappe's influence extends beyond football. Known for his humility and generosity, he has used his fame to support various charitable initiatives. From donating his World Cup earnings to children's causes to advocating for equality in sports, Kylian is a role model for millions. He remains grounded, driven by the values instilled in him during his childhood. Kylian Mbappe's journey from the streets of Bondy to the grandest stages of football is a testament to the power of dreams, hard work, and perseverance. Lionel Andrés Messi, the unparalleled genius of football, was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, Argentina. From an early age, he displayed extraordinary talent in football. However, at the age of 11, he faced a major challenge, a growth hormone deficiency. The treatment for this condition was too expensive for his family, but FC Barcelona, recognizing his immense potential, brought him to Spain and covered all his medical expenses. This was the beginning of an extraordinary story. Messi trained at La Masia, Barcelona's prestigious youth academy, under the guidance of top coaches. In 2004, at just 17 years old, he made his first official appearance for Barcelona's senior team. He quickly rose to become an unrivaled star, winning 10 La Liga titles, 4 UEFA Champions League trophies, and 7 Ballon d'Or awards during his time at the club, breaking countless records along the way. In 2021, due to financial difficulties at Barcelona, Messi made the emotional decision to leave the club and joined Paris Saint-Germain. But this was far from the end of his story. On the international stage, Messi endured years of criticism for falling short of major titles. However, his triumphs in the 2021 Copa America and the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar silenced all doubters. With a dazzling performance, he led Argentina to glory and cemented his place as one of the greatest players in football history. Beyond football, Messi is known for his humility and devotion to his family. He lives a quiet life with his wife, Antonella, his childhood sweetheart, and their 3 children. Lionel Messi is not just a footballer, he is a symbol of perseverance, hope, and love for the game. His legacy will forever shine in the history of football. On a cold winter night in 1972, in the quiet town of St. Joseph, Missouri, a boy named Marshall Bruce Mathers III was born. From the very beginning, life challenged him in every way. Raised by a single mother in poverty, constantly moving from one place to another, Marshall's world was one of instability and loneliness. But even in the darkest moments, a spark of creativity burned within him. He found solace in words, scribbling rhymes in a worn-out notebook, unaware that these words would one day change the world. When Marshall first heard rap music, something clicked. The beats, the rhythm, the raw emotion, it all spoke to him. But finding his voice in Detroit's rough underground rap scene was no easy task. As a skinny white kid in a predominantly black community, he faced mockery and rejection. Yet, every time he stepped to the mic, his sharp lyrics and relentless determination silenced the doubters. Even as he honed his craft, life continued to test him. Rejection after rejection, financial struggles, and the responsibility of raising his daughter, Haley, weighed heavily on him. Yet, he refused to give up. Then, when all seemed lost, a miracle happened. Dr. Dre, a legendary producer, discovered Eminem's demo tape and saw the genius in him. Together, they created the Slim Shady LP, a masterpiece that catapulted Eminem to global fame. From there, Marshall's rise was unstoppable. Awards, sold-out stadiums, and millions of fans followed, but he never forgot where he came from. Behind the stage name Eminem was a man who fought through pain and doubt to give his family a better life and to prove that talent knows no boundaries. Today, his journey stands as a testament to resilience, creativity, and the power of believing in yourself. This is the story of Eminem, a boy with a dream, a man with a voice, and a legend who turned his struggles into timeless art. Once upon a time, a crow was sitting on a tree branch with a piece of cheese in its beak. Proud of its delicious meal, the crow looked down at the forest with satisfaction. A clever fox passing by smelled the cheese and looked around to find its source. When he spotted the crow with the cheese, he came up with a plan to get it. Standing under the tree, the fox spoke in a sweet and flattering voice. "Oh, beautiful crow, how shiny your feathers are, how bright your eyes look. If your voice is as lovely as your appearance, then you must be the king of all birds." Hearing such praise, the crow felt proud and wanted to prove that his voice was as beautiful as the fox said. He opened his beak to sing, but as soon as he did, the cheese fell to the ground. The sly fox quickly grabbed the cheese and laughed, saying, "Oh, foolish crow, anyone who is deceived by flattery will suffer the same fate as you." The fox happily ate the cheese and walked away, while the crow, realizing he had been tricked, sat sadly on the branch, full of regret. Elon Musk, a man who looks to the future, not only sees it, but builds it. Born on June 28, 1971, in Pretoria, South Africa, he seemed destined for something greater from a young age. With a creative and innovative mind, he was always searching for something beyond what the world around him offered. At the age of 12, Elon wrote his first software and sold it for $500. This was the beginning of a long journey. His studies at universities in Canada and the United States, in physics and economics, were just another step on his ambitious path. But what set Elon apart was his courage to embrace risks and confront enormous challenges. After graduation, instead of following a conventional career, he decided to change the world. In 1995, Elon and his brother Kimball launched a company called Zip2. The goal of the company was to create software for the media. Just 4 years later, they sold Zip2 for $307 million to Compaq. But Elon Musk didn't stop at these successes. He quickly moved on to a new world: online payments. X.com, his next project, became PayPal, one of the world's largest online payment services. In 2002, PayPal was bought by eBay for $1.5 billion. Elon Musk was now a young billionaire, but this was just the beginning. To many, financial success would signal reaching the summit, but not for Elon Musk. He was after even bigger challenges. In 2002, he founded SpaceX with one simple yet monumental goal: to make space travel more affordable and accessible, and ultimately to send humans to Mars. SpaceX quickly succeeded in sending the first privately funded rocket to the International Space Station. At the same time as SpaceX, Elon Musk entered the world of electric vehicles. In 2004, he joined Tesla Motors and, over the years, revolutionized the auto industry by producing cutting-edge electric cars. Tesla not only created high-performance electric vehicles, but also innovated in renewable energy and energy storage. But Elon Musk didn't stop there. He started projects like Neuralink, aiming to merge technology with the human brain, and founded the Boring Company to revolutionize urban transportation. He fears nothing and never abandons his dreams. Elon Musk is a man who believes in the future and never lets go of his imagination and innovation. He has faced challenges, failures, and criticism, but he continues on his path because he believes his goals are not only for his own benefit, but for the benefit of humanity. This is the story of Elon Musk, a man who risked everything to build a different future.